Order of operations featuring PEMDAS. Most of you probably know what PEMDAS stands for, but let's just review it. The P stands for parentheses, E, exponents, M, multiplication, D, division, A, addition, and S, subtraction. It's really important to remember that these four, the M and the D are next to each other and the A and the S are next to each other. And that is because after parentheses and exponents, multiplication and division, you move to right. And the same with addition and subtraction. So remember that our parentheses look like this, and they are surrounding numbers. Parentheses always come first. The next thing will be exponents, and our exponents are the little number on top, and those have to do with repeated factors. So numbers that are repeated over and over. Remember, you have a base and the exponent, which tells you how many times that number is repeated. And then multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So let's look at some sample problems. But before we do, I almost forgot about the pizza slice. The pizza slice is extremely important for when you are showing your work, and you must show all of your work. When you're finished showing all of your work and you have an answer, your problem and work should look like a pizza slice or an upside down triangle. So the pizza slice is extremely important. So here's our first example, and I have my pizza slice in the corner to remind me to show my work. I'm also going to write out PEMDAS over here on the side, just as a reminder. So the first thing I have are parentheses. So I will do 21 minus 8 first. 21 minus 8 is 13. After I solve my first part of the equation, I will rewrite the entire thing. Some of you might be thinking, well, I don't want to because I can just do it in my head. But remember, we're looking for that upside down pizza slice. So to get credit, you do need to rewrite it. Plus, it keeps all of your work organized. So now I have multiplication and addition. And according to my little acronym over here, multiplication is going to come next. So 13 times 14 is 182 plus 3. And 182 plus 3 is 185. And look, guys, here is my upside down triangle or pizza slice. So let's look at an example that's a bit more complicated. Here we have an exponent. So I will write out PEMDAS just as a reminder. And looking at my equation here, I don't have any parentheses. So next thing is exponents. I do have an exponent. I have 2 to the third. So I will evaluate that first. 2 to the third, I'm going to do down here, is 2 times 2 times 2. My base is 2 and my exponent is 3, so my base 2 is repeated 3 times. 2 times 2 is 4, and then 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 to the third is 8, and then I will rewrite my entire problem. Next, I'm going to do, I'm done with exponents, multiplication. 9 times 5 is 45. Plus 8 minus 9. Now I'm up to addition and subtraction. 45 plus 8 is 53, minus 9 is 44. And look, I have my pizza slice. Okay, here's our last example for today, and this is something you'll probably see a lot in your practice problems. Notice that the exponent is attached to the parentheses. So we are going to follow the same exact steps that we've been doing. This doesn't change anything. First, we will evaluate what is inside the parentheses. So 3 plus 2 is 5. And since that exponent is attached to what's inside, I bring it down and attach it to the 5. And now I'm rewriting the rest of my equation. 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is 25. So 25 times 2 minus 15. I'm done with my exponents. I'm moving on to multiplication. 25 times 2 is 50 minus 15. Up to addition, 50 minus 15 is 35. And here is my pizza slice. Some things to remember. The E stands for exponent, which is new. Multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, you will always evaluate left to right. Use the pizza slice to show your work.